You know that feeling when you can't like put your finger on something? You don't know exactly what it is, but you know something is up, like something is going down. And so I went around, I've asked people if they know something, if they know what's happening. It is the middle of the week, and normally by now we done heard about somebody who done did something crazy. Now, there is Barabbas, who we know for a fact he's a murderer. He was a part of an insurrection, the uprising, and in the process of doing that, he and some other folks killed a few people. But it feels like it's bigger than him. It feels on this middle of the week like something else is going up. The air is sordid. There is something crazy happening and nobody is talking. Ain't nobody open their mouth, ain't nobody sharing anything. You notice that the clerics have grown quiet. People who belong in the synagogue are staying there. Nothing's happening in the city streets. And even the kids seem to have quit their playing on this Wednesday. It is quiet all throughout our community. I'm not sure about you or what's going on in your neighborhood, but here it feels eerie. It feels weird. This is not the normal happenings of our town. Normally there's a bustling, a talking that is happening, at least a murmur. You would have heard by now what's going on. I don't know what's happening on this Wednesday. Years later, y'all gonna call it hump day because it's the day that sits in between the beginning and the end of the week. But it feels weird here. There is no preaching, no sermons being given. There is this, discontent because some days ago, a guy named Jesus was in the community. And now think about it. I remember my mother saying that they were there in the temple when he shows up and they hand him the book. He opens up the book and there is this prophecy of Isaiah. Isaiah is dear to us because Isaiah speaks to our oppression. Isaiah speaks to our lived experience. Isaiah knew what we would have to go through even on today. And so Isaiah, this passage that this guy reads, Jesus, he reads, it says, I come to set at liberty those who are captive, to give sight to the blind, to set the oppressed free, to proclaim the acceptable year of our Lord. And then I think if he had simply just read it with some eager voice, I probably wouldn't even be able to tell you this today, but he reads it and then he has the nerve or the verve to say, today in your hearing has the scriptures been fulfilled. Foolish. Maybe something gonna happen to him. The religious folks were pretty upset. To think that this guy could be the Messiah, the one who's coming, it's almost laughable. To think that this particular guy, and I know he has a following, so in case y'all hear this, I don't mean no harm, but to think that he's the one, even if it's true, he probably should have kept it to himself. But I don't know what's going to happen. I just feel like something's up. Maybe it's just Barabbas who's going to get killed this weekend. I don't know. Something seems to be up. And so I'm going to sit in silence and hope that I can hear the happenings in our community. Maybe somebody will tell me what's up.